Mika here. Welcome to my channel, Unipod Rising. This is not the video that's supposed to be my first video, but the one that I recorded and uploaded last night did not post. So, I'm going to do a really quick video here because I already told people that, that their channel was up, and then I'm getting messages today saying, you know, what's going on? I can't find your channel, and when I checked, it was because there was no video. So I'm guessing. So I need to put something up, and so forgive me for this being a little bit hasty, but here's what's up. Since this is going to be a real quick hit, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I tried to explain things more in the other video, and so I'll have to do that tonight. And post a new one. But quick hit, what I want this channel to be is a sharing of my journey moving forward. I have been through some cuckoo banana stuff, and I think most of us have been at points in life where we really... Did you hear that? My other phone just took a picture of me. It's like, I don't understand. I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of ADD, and so you'll see me like squirrel off and go on tangents, and eventually I get editing software and I'll save you from some of that. But for now, this is where we are, so squirrel! So, in case you didn't see my little announcement video and you don't know who I am and you just stumbled across this, let me explain the name. Unipod Rising. So, I said I'll make this brief, so here's brief. 2002, June 6th, 3:50 p.m., I was struck by a truck for the third time. I always said second time. My sister has been correcting me for some time, so third time. The second of the three was like fender bendery. So I kind of discounted it in my mind because the first and the third were more dramatic. The first was an 18-wheeler that I ended up underneath. And the third was one of those big old pickup trucks with the thick, like, grill thing on the front. And, you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, I can see it visually, but I don't know what it's called. I was on a motorcycle on my way to the dance studio. I was a professional dancer at a ballroom dance studio. And... not the best dancer in the world, just, you know, but I loved it. I loved it. I was never going to be like world champion, but I was really passionate about it. I enjoyed the heck out of it, and I was a pretty good choreographer and teacher and coach, so I did well. I did well for myself. It was my source of income. It helped me buy a house. Actually 6 months after I bought the house is when the accident happened. So, to say it was life-changing, I think would be an understatement. But I've learned a lot about myself, and in the last 5 years, I credit much of my personal growth and my personal peace to meditation and mindfulness. So those are definitely things that I'm going to talk about on my channel, because I think as I go through this journey, one of the things that I'd like to share is there'll be challenges along the way, and I'd like to document my own progress, and also to hopefully share some of my experiences in a way that help others find peace with whatever they're going through, or whatever they will go through moving forward. So This format is weird for me. I don't often post pictures of myself. I'm getting better about it. But for the last several years, I haven't done that. And part of that is, and I'm going to be really super honest on this channel. If I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to do my best to be like authentic and transparent about it. Sitting in a wheelchair for 17 years, I put on weight and I felt really uncomfortable with that. And I'm still uncomfortable with that. But I'm learning to just accept that I am where I am. I'm working on taking better care of myself, and I swim, and I've lost, I don't know, over 50 pounds. I'm not sure exactly how much at this point. And I'm super, super grateful. So I'm not going to hide myself anymore because I've been guided to do this. And the next book in the story of my life is going to be huge. And I want to be able to look back at it. And I want to be able to share it with the people I care about. And some of you are far away and we don't get to talk all that often, maybe because you have children and we have lives and jobs. And so this will be a nice way, I think, for me to also keep the people I love in the loop a little bit more. So, very long story, very short. A lot of things happened to keep me from having a prosthetic and walking. It was supposed to be 6 weeks. I think I already mentioned it's almost 17 years. And several months back, because I was dealing with other injuries and I found some awesome doctors, I went to Erasti. And I'll share the serendipitous story of how I got there in a separate video. But I met Nick Askey there, where I was introduced by Casey Crisp to Nick Askey. And both those guys, like, I love those guys because they have changed the course of my life, because they cared and because they went above and beyond. I love those guys. Guys, if you're watching it, I love you guys. You have changed my life in ways that I have yet to be able to express. So thank you from the very bottom and every corner of my heart. So let me tell you about the next book and what's to come, because that's the exciting part. And that's really what I want to make sure everybody is aware of. I have kept this secret for many reasons. I'll go into that again, separate time, different video, different conversation. But because of the work at Erasti and dealing with my injuries, I felt emboldened to try for a prosthetic again. And I started the process and I got rejected by the insurance, which I just kind of went, yeah, I remember this part of the process. And on a Thursday or Friday evening a few weeks ago, I was having a conversation and I was really disappointed. But I was trying to stay centered, right? Because these rejections are kind of part of the process. It's not uncommon for them to put you through the ringer a little bit, or a lot of bit. And so I wasn't thrilled, but I was centering. And I was having conversations and setting up what I needed to do in order to overcome and whatever. Now Monday, right, the very following Monday, April the 15th, in the morning, I got a phone call from the insurance company, and I thought, ugh, what? You know what I mean, right? You know that feeling? And I almost didn't pick up the phone because I was like, I do not want to deal with this. I was not having a good morning. I was like, I'm not ready for this. But I took a deep breath and I said, we're not avoiding what comes. We're going to look at everything as it is, and there's nothing I can't get through, right? So we'll breathe through it. So I answered the phone, and the woman introduced herself and said, I'm calling from your insurance company. And I want to let you know that we've approved your prosthetic. And I said, what did you just say? So she repeated it, and I said, I'm sorry, did you say I was approved for the prosthetic? And she said yes. And I think I started laughing. I don't even know what I did. I think I made her say it 3 times in total. And I just couldn't believe it. I wasn't expecting it. And so, yay! I was approved for a prosthetic, guys. I was approved. Now, that's awesome news, but here's what's even cooler. I called Nancy at Bulow Prosthetics, and Nancy is a sweetheart. If I didn't already say it on this video, she's a sweetheart. And we bonded immediately, like the very first time I called, and every time I see her, I like her a little more. And so I called and I let her know, and we celebrated for a moment on the phone, and I got emotional, and then she got emotional, and it was beautiful. It was a wonderful thing. It was a nice shared moment. And then she set forth to take the next step for me. No pun intended, but haha. And that Friday, April 19th, my 45th birthday, yeah, I just almost said y'all. Misty, that was every time, I don't know what happened. Like, I've been channeling you in my brain. I'm like, all right, y'all. Like, in my head. I haven't, yeah. Thanks, Misty. You've made me y'all. So, on April 19th, 2002, on my 45th birthday, I had my first test socket fitting, which means that I took my first steps in over 15 years. And no matter how many times I say it, it's just I get like that tingle, you know, where like you feel the emotion kind of springing up. I'm just so excited, guys. I'm so excited. I walked. I've now had 2 test socket fittings. I have a video from the second one that's like all of 6 seconds, just me one time like going through between, they have like the 2 rails and you walk in between them. So I will share that with you all soon, because some of you have literally never seen me walk, and some of you have not seen me walk since I lost my leg. A few of you got to see the attempts with the previous prosthetic, and for you this will be good too, because it's like a whole different world. But yeah, so that's my announcement. I'm in the process of working on getting a prosthetic. I'm super, super excited. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be a lot of hard work. It's going to have its challenges. I've got a lot of injuries that are going to need to adjust to my body being in a whole new environment. But I'm ready. I'm so ready to take it on, and I have an awesome team of people. Nick, Jeff, Kirk, Nancy, Casey. If you come back in, that's super awesome. If not, I thank you, because you were the starting point for this journey. There's I don't know who else is going to join the team, but what I know is I'm excited, and I'm excited to share this with you all, and I hope that in the course of it you find some sense of inspiration, and that maybe I say a thing or two that helps you find a key you've been looking for to unlock something that you've been stuck on in your own life. So I thank you very much. If you want to follow my story, please subscribe to my channel. If you click on the little bell. It'll also give you a notification of when I post. And if you enjoy this video, please like it. Feel free to share it. I am looking to use this as a platform to help as many people as possible. I'm going to be going back to doing public speaking stuff. I'm going to start taking on some life coaching clients in the next few months, probably, as this kind of settles down a little bit and I get reacclimated to functioning with full-time work and the prosthetic stuff and everything else. But super excited. I can't wait. I'm saying a lot. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say. Just thank you, and let's do this. Let's do this. Have an awesome day, everybody. Like, find reasons to smile. Life will always have challenges. Choose your perspective. Choose what you focus on, and choose the things that make you happy, because none of us are here to be miserable. Life has its challenges, and they're all there for a reason. Every single one of them can teach us something. So let's just keep working to be our best selves and to be happy and to treat each other with kindness and compassion and love, and love and light and weirdness.